In last night's heavyweight clash, it was the Giants who came out swinging. They took the lead, but the Steelers fought back with a straight right from the red-hot Robert Dowd. Belfast regained the lead in the third and had the hosts on the ropes, but a short-handed combination from Eberle and Neely gave the latter a penalty shot, and his right uppercut was too good for Beskorowany. Sheffield threw everything at Belfast in the closing stages. Pit landing one on the post was as close as they came before the sucker punch into the empty net sent the Steelers to the canvas. They've got to get back on their feet tonight and go searching for a knockout blow of their own. Seconds out, round two. What a star that little man is. Fought cancer and beaten it. And he rings the bell in front of a very big and growing Sunday night crowd. Fans are still making their way into their seats. Hit by O'Connor. He didn't pick up a point yesterday. That's the first game since he's been back with the Steelers when he hasn't registered a goal or an assist. Centering feed. Oh, and crashing the net was Buzzio. Oh, and then he nearly got a tip on a centering feed. It went past him. Now here's Riley. He was a scorer last night for the Giants. Whistle uses his stick to push it to the corner. The Giants pick it back up. Again, good tempo and intensity in the early stages. The long shot produces a rebound, and the Steelers made a little bit of a faff of getting it away. They still haven't. Rutherford's onto it. Tries to move in front, and he can't quite manage it. The Giants still press. Shot into traffic, and it's deflected out the other side. Steelers clear it away. It's a little bit hopeful. It'll cost icing. But anywhere had to do. That was a good response from the Giants. They've had a good 20-second spell.
Yeah, frantic start to this first period. 1:30 in, and you've seen a great little skate by Buzzio to get the back door. He will see it on the replay. Doesn't quite get all of it, and Belfast go right back down the ice. And a little bit of difficulty getting it out of the zone there. Four Steelers combining to maybe get in each other's way, and Sheffield forcing right away off the face-off and trying to get started once more.
Steelers have to clear the zone before they can come in. They do manage it. It is hit hard, but keeps going. Out front, the Steelers have scored! What a start! It's down again! He's on fire right now!
Well, it all starts from a good forecheck here. Pitt and Owens are in there. You can see Pitt takes the hit. Everybody on the Belfast Giants is looking towards the corner, and nobody picks up Robert Dowd right in the middle of the ice, the A1 prime spot. And Robert Dowd, as well as a lot of the Belfast Giant forwards, if you give them any sort of opportunity in that hash mark area, you know it's going to be probably hit in the back of the net. So fantastic work after a little bit of pressure from Belfast the last couple of minutes.
Chipped in on goal. Beskorowany turns it aside. Steelers forwards come piling in, but there's time here for the Giants to lift this one out through Roach. And it'll bounce back to David Phillips, one of four former Giants in the Steelers lineup. Rain can't stop the Steelers. Fed across to the near side. Westerling on the spin. Giants can't poke it out of the zone. They're swarming all over the Giants at the moment. Playing out front, and a really good shot draws an even better save from Beskorowany. There's a playoff-like intensity to this game in the early stages. Westerling inside. Martinelli back to the blue line. Shot is deflected away by Rain. It never got through to the netminder. Once again, the Steelers are back onto it. Westerling buzzes around. Didn't see a pass out front. Great atmosphere. Centering feed, saved, and then scored! 2-0!
And it's that man again.
He's done it again! 2 in 7 minutes.
And this all starts with Westerling and Eberle and Phillips with an absolutely fantastic shift down low. Robbie Dowd again coming in off the bench, not being picked up by the Belfast forwards and defensemen coming through the middle. He gets 2 chances at it. Beskorowany making the first big save. And then Robbie Dowd, you can see the smile and how much it means to them and how much it means in here in Sheffield. Belfast just seemed to be caught there. A little bit long shift, a little bit down the ice and then back, and then they just couldn't get possession.
And we'd love a goal against his former club. Giants fans have not been too welcoming towards their former players here this weekend. But they're still on the power play here, and that shot gets blocked, and here comes the breakaway. It's Eberle, and it's wide. Big moment for the Steelers, short-handed, and Beskorowany may have just got a piece.
Yeah, you can see Eberle does a great job blocking the shot, getting in the lane, and then accelerates away. He's got his head up all the way, and we'll have a little look here as we slow it down. Does he get a piece? Hard to tell from that one, but you can see that Beskorowany's in pretty good position there to deflect that away.
Neely. By McFadden, the shot comes in, it's off target. Steelers outshot the Giants 12-6 in the first period, and DeLuca has won this one back. It's all DeLuca's own work, and he draws the pad save from Beskorowany. And then the Steelers get one past him. It was a hopeful attempt, and Beskorowany's beaten.
Yeah, McFadden gets the puck to the net. We'll see if it ends up being a DeLuca goal in front of him and Phillips are both hanging about there. You can see right here, McGrath just gets it back towards the net as it trickles through. I think that goes off the Belfast defenseman. If you look at just the look on his face, DeLuca may be claiming that, but again, we'll have to see what the referees see on it, who gets credited for it, but it doesn't really matter. It's in the back of the net. It's 3-0 Sheffield here.
A bit tight for the Giants around the blue line. There's no space to operate in. The Steelers hunting down the puck carrier in this game. David Phillips is down and appears to be in some discomfort.
It looks like that's not going to be his shoulders. He's carrying it down awful low. We'll see it as it comes through here. Head up, makes a good play. Spins and goes through the back. And yeah, it takes whether it's the shoulder, I think, because he grasped it right away, but his head obviously goes as well. It's one of those nightmare sort of hits when you see someone coming and you turn and the guy doesn't let up.
No offside on the play. Rutherford's allowed to play it. He was checked by Whistle, but Giants keep the puck. Save made by Whistle, but the rebound isn't put in. There was a big chance for Darcy Murphy.
Yeah, Eric Neely just does enough, I think, to put Murphy off there on the back door as Whistle was scrambling. Acrobatic, you could say, the way he come flying across trying to get anything.
Murphy now trying the wraparound, pad save and cleared away, but there's still danger. Giants have it. There's a real mess in the crease, and the Whistle's going to have to go.
Yeah, that one there's not much you can do with that, with all the pressure going through, with Eric Neely going through, and like you say, with Murphy, I think it was before, that went through the crease. Whistle just getting taken out and couldn't get back to his feet and get into position. And to be fair to the referee there, even though with Belfast in position, anything towards the net I don't think would have been allowed to go and continue. As you can see the puck rebounding away, and yeah, it looked
clean over the top. It
just
looks
clean up and over the top.
O'Connor with the hands, nicely done, and on to Matheson. Swings it around to the far side. Westerling, O'Connor, Dowd seeking the hat-trick, sent in, rebounds there, oh, and flying over the top of Beskorowany. Bobby Orr moment from Matheson. He didn't put the puck in, but there's going to be another penalty on the Giants, and Murphy doesn't like it.
Yeah, we'll see on the replay here. Dowd almost looks like he wants to put it back, but then he changes his mind. A little look up there as they go to the net. Beskorowany again, just trouble with the rebound. Hit in front, stopping there, and we'll see the penalty coming in. Where is there a little hook on the play, or is it to the netminder for a trip as he goes up and over it? But he's pointing straight at Murphy for. You can see it right there, and then he's nodding his head saying yes, yes it is. So
they'll want to try and make these 35 seconds count. And they have possession from the face-off. They try the one-timer, it's blocked. And it bounces straight back to the Steelers. Matheson, O'Connor. Lots of shooting options for the Steelers. Dowd is one. So's O'Connor!
And this is what we were saying before. You've got the bump back play, or you're going to use Dowd as a one-timer, and here's the bump back play. You see It's always going to happen coming back with the two guys down in front, and anytime you allow Ben O'Connor to do that, he's going to sail that up and over. But a great job by Josh Pitt. Looks as though it's just a floating screen, just comes back out in front of Beskorowany, and O'Connor, he's not shooting for a rebound there. He's shooting to put the puck either off Beskorowany up high for a rebound, or trying to put it through him or into the net. And
Belfast have just raised their intensity in the last couple of moments. Spending a bit more zone time, threatening Jackson Whistle's goal. And that one is saved and up and out of play.
That one's off the bar, I think, Jonathan. Does that not go off the crossbar and go up? Very, very late reaction there by Whistle as the wrist shot comes through. We'll see it here. Possibly it's very, very high. Yeah, there it is. It goes up and off the crossbars as Aaron Johnson just moves out of the way, and Whistle was already going down as that puck was going past him.
Steelers hit the iron twice yesterday, and the Giants have hit it now tonight.
This is what we're saying. You know, you've got to be very, very careful. That Belfast, they've got the players.
You can't so quickly.
Yeah, you can't sit back. You have to continue with that pressure and that zone time to keep it 200 feet and tire them out on the other end, and don't give them those opportunities.
Ferland out front, and the Giants do score. Got it to Beauvillier.
And the release here is very, very good. Ferland there. You can see again, Sheffield players all looking the wrong way. And again, just as a Dowd goal, look who's around Beauvillier. You don't see anybody within 6 feet or 7 feet of him. Neither Sheffield forwards drop down, and you can see.
Race in on Beskorowany, who calmly turns it around. McGrath fancies getting onto this one. He might just do it. Yeah, not quite. The Giants do just enough defensively, and now they'll move forward dangerously. Final few seconds of the period. Whistle makes a huge save, and then again the Steelers just need to get it away, and they do as the period expires.
Wow.
A 2-on-1 with 5 seconds left as the Giants came across the line.
And you see Matheson go back and tap his goalie on the head and say thank you very much. But
Whistle makes the first save, doesn't get the puck completely clear, and has to make another save up around his neck. He falls away to his right.
Yeah, does a great job just fighting it off, doing anything and whatever he can. That's an old Marty Brodeur save there, that one more or less.
Steelers really want a period of zone time. They haven't really had any so far in this third period.
They've got to get control of the puck to do it, and all they've done is chip it out and down.
Shot coming in, it's tipped away. It was a really good hit from Murphy and a really good stop.
Yeah, Whistle again coming to the save of the day. Another one off the glove. Whether Belfast know that on an icing, but it's a fourth man coming up into play. Sheffield not quite recognizing that as the puck goes behind, I think, Whistle right here. He does have one man up the front, but there you can see fourth man stepping up and pulls it to the middle of the ice, and a good hard wrist shot that Whistle has to fight off to keep it at 4-1. Jackson Whistle just doing enough behind the play as well, just to follow that play, to follow that puck. But it looks a real tall order now for Belfast.
Beauvillier. Riley snaps it, it takes a deflection. The Giants have it behind Whistle's goal. They'll bring it out front. Into the slot, big chance, taken by Riley. That was the opportunity they wanted. It's probably too late. But the Giants are keeping their hopes alive.
Yeah, the Sheffield forward just drops down a little bit too low there. Buzzio goes in. I can't quite see who the other one, if it's Eric Neely or not. He just gets drawn down in front of the net with that extra attacker trying to help his defenseman up, and someone pops into the high slot. And a little wrist shot gets through, but
Giants across the red line, but not much further. Dowd breaks it up. Beskorowany slipped as he was heading for the bench. He is back in now. Here's Owens. Tries to get it back to Pitt. It's broken up. Pitt has it. The Steelers shoot. It's deflected away. Giants pick it up. Ferland. Beskorowany has gone to the bench. And the Steelers have it. And the empty net is gaping. And they send it forward. Oh, and it was miscontrolled. If Owens had it, he had the empty net. The puck is out of the zone with Pitt. But the Steelers don't need another one. The 4 they scored in the first 29 minutes was enough to win this game. And although the Giants fought back, like the Steelers last night, they couldn't fight back far enough. And the series is split 1 game each. a 4-2 win each. Robert Dowd is the Sheffield Steelers man of the match again. It was in a losing cause on Saturday. It's in a winning cause tonight. He doesn't quite make it to the 500 Elite League points, but that's surely going to follow soon. And it means that Robert Dowd can set out on the Eddie. Lots of fans have stayed back to see this. He's done plenty before. A little bit of gymnastics. A nice way to wrap up a really entertaining weekend's hockey here at the Fly DSA Arena.
Tom, congratulations. That's a great way to win the weekend.
Yeah, I thought we played two good games this weekend. Some bounces didn't go our way in the first game, but I thought for 60 minutes, I thought we controlled the play of today's game. I thought we outplayed them. I'm very happy with the progress the team has made.
24 hours ago, you said we played for 2 periods, but it was a 3-period game today.
Yeah, the start we had tells the tale. I mean, I thought right from the very first shift of the game, we put pucks behind their defense, we went to work, we created offense. 2 goals, I believe, in the first 9 minutes and change. Creates an entirely different game that the opposition has to play and puts us in a different position than we were in last night.
A week ago, you told us 4 lines would make a difference and we could play with that energy, and we've been able to do that this weekend.
Yeah, we've played with good energy, but what we've also been able to do is distribute some of the penalty killing and special teams load throughout the lineup, which I think is going to help us as well. That to me is the key, to take some minutes away from those top end guys so they're not killing penalties, and we get everybody on the bench involved in the game. I think it's a really good sign for us.
Belfast aren't top of the league for no reason. They've won 11 out of the last 12 coming into this weekend, and we've just A, competed very hard against them, and B, beaten them. That shows where we're going.
I hope so. It's really important for our group to have days like today. We've been working on the same things for 6-7 weeks, however long I've been here. But to have success against good teams shows what we're doing works, shows their commitment to it can have reward to it, and that's a really positive thing for us.
You knew the frustration that was here when you arrived 6 or 7 weeks ago, and you know the elation that is here at the moment. They're feeling that, and that must be positive that you've turned that around.
Yeah, I mean, that's my job. My job was to come in and instill some confidence in them, instill the system that I want to play, make them believe it'll work, and then teach it to them. And we're making some progress as a group. Got a long way to go yet. I think we're 8-2 in our last 10. If we could rip off another stretch like that, I'd be curious to see where we're at in the standings at that time.
Adam, a split weekend, just your initial reaction?
Well, obviously, we're not happy with the loss, but take a step back and look at the bigger picture of this road swing we've been on. Been quite successful. We'll get a couple bounces go our way tonight. It could have been a bit of a different game, but credit to Sheffield. Can't take anything away from they're going right now. They're really putting under a lot of pressure, and I think that some of that pressure they put us under yesterday really drained us. And today, I thought we didn't really have that execution.
In the end, to a fantastic 10-game winning streak. It must be disappointing for the lads in the changing room.
Yeah, it's certainly disappointing. Look, I mean, things have been going our way, and they didn't tonight. And I got to take a lot of responsibility for that as well. And maybe allowed ourselves to get too high, and certainly myself as well, and let some bad habits creep in. So we got to move past this and get ready for Wednesday. I mean, the games keep coming thick and fast.
And then again, another game on Wednesday night on Free Sports as well. Is it a chance for the guys to regroup and go again?
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, first we get some rest here. A Wednesday game, and then Saturday, Sunday, and then Wednesday and Saturday, Sunday, and all these midweek games, they can creep up on you. So we certainly want to make sure we're getting our rest and recovering.